From Television City in Hollywood, it's Card Sharks. And here's the host of Card Sharks, Bob Eubanks.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Hello, everybody. Welcome to Card Sharks. If you've been watching our show, you know you can win a lot of money here on Card Sharks, so we're going to start our game right now. But before we do that, I want you to meet our two lovely dealers. Here they come. They're going to help us on the show. This is Lacey Pemberton and Susanna Williams. Ladies, how are you today?
Good.
Everything good?
That's perfect.
Okay. Deal the cards out if you would. Where we left off yesterday, Susanna will deal the red cards on the top level to our returning champion. Lacey, the blue cards on the lower level to our challenger. They'll get it all ready. We'll start our game after we meet our Card Sharks. Once again, here come Chris and Carol. Welcome back, champ.
Thank you very much. Good to
How
be
you
here.
doing money-wise? We'll see. We're just eking it out a little bit at a time, aren't you? You're at $4,200, Chris. Not bad.
That sounds real good it's a good start.
Okay, what about Chris?
My name's Chris Koss. I'm originally from Iowa. I now reside here in sunny Southern California. I love to travel. I've been around the world once, but I've just recently joined the workforce. But if I win enough money, I'd like to...
Back around the world, huh?
I'd love to.
There are more people from Iowa in California. I mean, down in Long Beach, for instance, it's like the second Iowa.
I run into them all the time, yeah.
How come they don't stay in Iowa?
I don't know.
It's a pretty state.
It's beautiful. The winters are, I could do without those, but other
Okay.
than that, it's nice.
It's nice to have you back. Hello, Carol.
Hi, Bob.
You teach first grade.
Yes, I do. I teach first grade in Van Nuys. I'm Carol Joffe from Northridge, California. I've been married for 30 years to the
To a
same...
wonderful man, and
to
I
the
have two
same
beautiful
wonderful
kids.
man. No, well, I was going to tell you that Becky's getting married in...
Oh, Becky is. How is
Yeah,
she?
Becky is wonderful. She's getting married in June in my backyard, and I've planned the whole wedding because she's in Boston and I'm here, which is really a
She's in
picnic.
Boston, you're here, and you're planning her wedding in your backyard.
That's right. You
Where
got
are they
it.
going on the honeymoon? The living room?
No,
No?
they're going to Canada,
Well, how nice.
actually,
Okay.
and it's really fun.
You mentioned something. I just want to say, you play Card Sharks with your first graders?
Yes, I do. I give them questions out of their reading material or their math material, and we play two contestants against each other, and the winner gets to actually play Card Sharks with the cards lined up on a board that I have.
I think that's wonderful. Thank you for doing that. We like that very much. All right, let's begin the match now. I know you kept the cards, and we've dealt them out as we left off yesterday. And let me remind everybody where we are. Carol won the first game. We're in game number 2, and we're ready to ask question number 3. All right? Got to win 2 games in order to win the match. So, Chris, you've got to win this game. Here we go. First question of the day. Chris, we surveyed 100 people. We asked them, have you ever been fired after less than a week on the job? How many people admitted they have?
A week's a pretty short time.
You're not in the game show business then.
You'd have to have made a pretty big mistake and be... so I think that's a pretty low number. 1 week.
1 week.
I'll say 7 people.
7 people out of 100 have been fired after 1 week on the job. Carol, what do you think? Higher or lower than 7?
I think that number is going to be a little bit higher. Sometimes the boss really realizes that they've made a mistake, and that is it. So I think it's going to be just a little bit higher.
I think it might be higher. Well, let's see. The actual number of people who have been fired after less than a week on the job is 5. No, it wasn't higher. It was just a little bit lower. Oh, yes, you did need that one.
Oh,
Now,
God.
you froze yesterday on the 6. So what do you want to do with that
I'm
card?
going to change it today.
Sure. I don't blame you.
Come
The 6
good.
will now become a jack.
That's
Better
not too
card.
bad. Come on, lower than the jack.
Lower than the jack. Your card's a 6 again. Oh, what's he going to do?
Oh, jeez. I'm
Yep.
going to freeze on the 6.
You're going to freeze. Play it conservative. Okay, it's probably a good idea because that keeps Carol away from the cards and we're all tied up in this game. And that means that this is sudden death time. So this is going to be very interesting. Someone must win the game on the next play of the cards. Control is extremely important. The question goes to Carol. Carol, we surveyed 100 wives who discovered their husband was having an affair. We asked them, was the other woman younger than you? How many wives said the other woman was younger?
Bob, I think that's the syndrome of our society now, that after so long in marriage that the man begins to think, well, I can do better and I'm going to look for somebody younger. So I think it's going to be a very, very high number. I'm going to say 71.
71 out of 100. Chris, now, what do you think?
I think the age is pretty tempting. I think it's going to be higher.
Even higher than 71?
Yeah.
What a good question, huh? The actual number of wives who said the other woman was younger is 65. Wasn't higher, was lower. Carol, you have control. Now, sudden death. Situation is this. Change the card, play it out. If you make a mistake, Chris wins the game. Or pass it on to Chris. He must play off the 6. If he goofs, you win the game and the championship.
Bob, I want control in my own hands, so change that card,
Change
please.
the card and go on. The 9 is now a deuce. For the championship, you've got it. There you go. Congratulations, Carol.
Congratulations, Chris. I knew.
You had to know, Chris, that a deuce would get you. Been on the show 3 days, and the 2s just flaked you. You end up with $4,200. You're a delightful gentleman. Thank you very much for being with us, and we'll see you again.
Thanks.
All right?
Good to be here.
Come here, Carol.
Oh, boy. How about that, hon? Hey, wait till those kids see this. You waving to the... Who are you waving to?
I'm waving to my kids.
All your kids. Well, good.
Hang on, kids, because Carol's about to win thousands of dollars, we hope, when we play the big money cards, and we'll do that in just a moment. Way to go. Okay, here we go. This is the time. I want to see you win so much money, and I know the whole class will be rooting for you. So the $200 you've won so far is yours to keep no matter what happens. Now, we're going to start you off on the bottom line with new betting money, $200. And what you have to do, Carol, is bet your way across the line by calling off high and low. When you get to the second level, we'll add another $400 of betting money. And again, bet your way across the line. Please keep in mind that minimum bets are $50 each time until you get to the top row up there. At that time, you must bet at least half of your dollars. Also, one thing for sure, you get a chance to change one card per line by choosing one of the spare cards that Lacey is dealing out right now. Good luck to you, hon.
Thank you.
Give her $200. She's going to win a lot of money, we hope. Okay, here we go. This is it. Carol, here's your first card. It is a 6.
Oh, Bob, change that card,
Get rid of the
please,
6? Which one?
With number 2.
Number 2. Fine. Come on, good card now. The 6 is a king. There you go. 200.
$150 lower.
$150 lower than the king. Look what I got for you. It's an 8.
Okay. $50 lower.
$50 lower than the 8. It's a 3. Now you got 400.
Let's go $300 higher.
$300 higher than the 3. 5. Yes. Now, come up here. You got 700. Give you another 4. You got $1,100. That's your base player change.
Change that card, please, with number 1.
Number 1.
Becky's lucky number.
All right. This is Becky's lucky number.
Right.
The 5 becomes a 4. A little bit better. You got 1,100.
Not much better. Let me go $400 higher.
$400 higher than the 4. It is a 5. 1,500.
Let me bet $500 higher.
$500. That it's higher than the 5. Will it be higher than the 5? No. All right. You got $1,000.
Okay. Let's go $600 higher.
$600. That it's higher than the 4. Cards are 3. No. Back to 400. You got to bet at least $200 this time.
Okay. All or nothing higher.
Of course, all of it higher than the 3. It's an 8. There you go. $800. That's a little better. Sure. Well, that brings your total now to $1,000. And better yet, you get a chance to do it again, maybe. We'll meet a new challenger for you in just a moment. So we'll be right back with that, okay?